Hello, friends. How could we not start with this Mikoyan Gurevich, 29 Fulcrum of the Defenders, returning from a mission flying right above the Dnipro River? Simply epic. In this footage, an FP-1 attack drone with a 50-kilo explosive warhead evades the defensive fire of a Russian Panzer anti-aircraft system, which it proceeds to demilitarize. Honestly, I don't think Ivan will miss this Panzer much, since it was obviously very bad at its job. A Mosquito operator from the Signum Battalion notices that an enemy drone is flying in his patrol area, approaching to attack the defenders' positions. In the Lyman Forest, despite the snowstorm and the wind, the Ukrainian operator sent his Mosquito against the invading Vulture, which he managed to intercept before it reached its target. The orders from the defenders' command are clear. Every life in our army is valuable, so everything possible must be done to protect them. That's why, when Signum isn't hunting orcs, he focuses on protecting his fellow infantrymen. The future of war is already here in a recent frontline battle near the village of Huliaipole, Oblast Donetsk. Operators from the 411th Unmanned Systems Regiment, HOGS, successfully neutralized an invading soldier using a remotely operated unmanned ground vehicle. Armed with a Browning M2 heavy machine gun, 50 caliber thermal images captured by a reconnaissance drone show the drone navigating in low visibility conditions before attacking and eliminating the target at close range. The operation demonstrates the ability of ground robotic systems to cooperate with aerial surveillance and reconnaissance units to carry out precise, low-risk, direct fire missions. The 411th Hawks Regiment specializes in reconnaissance, attack, and hybrid operations, and is the spearhead of the Defenders. Regarding the implementation of robotic warfare systems, where unmanned ground vehicles handle high-risk tasks to preserve infantry lives, Ukrainian ground robotic systems carried out more than 7,000 combat and logistics missions in January 2026 alone, with a significant month-to-month increase in target elimination. Thank you for watching the video. On February 12, operators from the primary group hit a Raptor-class amphibious assault boat near Novocherny in Crimea. This was confirmed by the General Staff of the Defenders. Well, now we have confirmation that that Z Lizard will never ride the waves again. Taking advantage of the fog covering the fields northwest of Pokrovsk, a small Z assault group managed to infiltrate the eastern outskirts of the settlement of Hryshine, looking to settle in some basement and then gradually expand to threaten the Ukrainian supply lines that support the defense of Pokrovsk. But in that area operates the 155th Mechanized Brigade, which had one of its Leopard 2 A4 tanks, whose crew received an alert from the reconnaissance drones, indicating that they had detected movement among the houses on the outskirts of the village, so they were ordered to advance. By surprise, they detected with their thermal camera a group of figures moving along a fence next to a damaged barn, whom they attacked with their 120mm main gun. A third shot hit a group that was trying to retreat toward a tree line, ruining the whole day for the Z-Raiders. Later Ukrainian reports indicated that approximately 10 Russian soldiers were eliminated in this action, which allowed the invaders' presence in the village to be completely wiped out. Also on the outskirts of Pokrovsk, the public transportation of the Horde is facing multiple problems with delays on its routes, most of which are caused by the local Mosquito population, warriors of the 7th Rapid Reaction Corps. The popular mill blogger Z. Romanov published a series interview with Denis Kolesnikov, sergeant of the 425th Assault Regiment, who deserted his unit and revealed horror stories regarding the way officers treat their soldiers, indicating that the invaders are assigned individual debts ranging from 1 to 3 million rubles, which is between 10,000 and 30,000 United States dollars, which are announced during formations. If they pay, they receive protection in the sense that they are exempted from going to the most advanced positions or participating in assaults on Ukrainian lines. If they can't pay, they are immediately sent to positions where it is almost certain they won't survive, or they are directly eliminated by their officers. This practice is called resetting. The goal of this is to justify sending new reinforcements, who can in turn be extorted, starting the process all over again. Kolesnikov claims to have witnessed around 50 resets within his detachment, which means that more than half of his colleagues were eliminated in this way, instead of by the actions of the defenders. Other crimes include selling weapons from the fallen, recovered from the front, on the black market, in addition to using grenades on corpses to simulate casualties from mosquito attacks in order to hide the evidence of these crimes. Kolesnikov claims that they demanded 3 million rubles from him, but he managed to escape during a supervised visit to an automated teller machine, after which he hid in Sochi. The video was published on February 16 and caused a lot of commotion on the Z channels, as it revealed how normalized and uncontrollable predation has become in the army after years of war, mass mobilization, and weak central oversight. Well, what do you want me to say? It's still positive to see how much fun the orcs are having during their invasion. And if they're taking care of eliminating their own soldiers themselves, well, congratulations and go ahead, guys. In any case, the invaders have options, since the 225th Scala Assault Regiment has changed its incentive scheme to prioritize capturing groups of invaders. This was done in response to a wave of disinformation from Z channels, which accused the unit of not taking prisoners, which sought to discourage their orcs from surrendering before the 225th, to convince them to fight to the end whenever they faced this elite Ukrainian unit. The regiment quickly responded with this record of capturing a group of invaders, accompanied by a public statement where they revealed that in their internal incentive system, soldiers earn 1 point for each confirmed kill, but receive 10 points for each live prisoner. These points can be exchanged for drones, equipment, and other essential items for the battlefield, turning prisoners of war into a tangible resource advantage for the defenders themselves, they concluded, indicating that a live Russian provides intelligence, can be exchanged for Ukrainian prisoners, and allows them to save a valuable attack drone. So now you know, Ivan, it's worth it to surrender. To finish, I'll leave you with the story of Vasil and Sasha. He was wounded defending Ukraine on the Donetsk front, and his girlfriend Sasha stayed by his side throughout the entire recovery process from his injuries, which took almost a year. I hope every soldier has a warm home to return to and can come back after the war. Well, everyone except Ivan. For those who want to see additional content, we invite you to subscribe to our Patreon, where for just $1, you'll have access to uncensored war videos. Visit our store and discover items from Ukraine's distinguished units. Each purchase directly supports United 24, contributing to reconstruction, civil aid, and defense. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel